You're welcome to this channel once again. Fans react as Wizkid allegedly meets Cristiano Ronaldo as the Nigerian music star Davido suffers more heartbreak during his show in Abuja. Today, I'll be talking about Wizkid and Cristiano Ronaldo. Wizkid, after announcing that he's taking a break from music industry in terms of production and even performing in shows to rest during the holidays with his family, he decided to come out after receiving a call in Saudi Arabia, and a lot of fans are speculating that it could be because of Cristiano Ronaldo that Wizkid decided to take up on this particular show. Wizkid is someone whom during question and answer session I've always answered that Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest footballer, even with the fact that Messi, who is another international name, is still in place, and a lot of musicians would pick Messi over Ronaldo. Well, according to a close source, that Wizkid going to Cristiano Ronaldo's city this night in Saudi Arabia has an opportunity of meeting with the international footballer that Wizkid have always admired right from time. Aside from the music business, Wizkid is also a very skillful football player, and even a lot of people have also talked about his skills. We saw that during the Tottenham Stadium session. Well, Wizkid is not the only person that really gathered so much success during his latest show, as even Burna Boy too was seen performing in Belgium in a capacity of over 23,000, and Burna Boy sold out, while Davido suffered a very huge setback in a show in Abuja during the weekend. You see, sometimes too, people need to understand that these things happen and a prophet is not valid in his own hometown. Wizkid, on his own side, is someone who loves soccer so much, to the point that even during interview, he's always picked Cristiano Ronaldo. There's been a rumor from a close source that Wizkid could meet Cristiano Ronaldo tonight during his show, if possible, because Wizkid arrived in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh to be precise, and Cristiano Ronaldo is currently playing for a Saudi Arabian team and he lives in Riyadh. And for a show like this to be organized in such city, raving a fan of over 300,000 capacity at the Soundstorm Music and Arts Festival, where Wizkid was the only Nigerian musician that performed. Well, for this fan to be out here, I think it's because of the football stars' influence and the fact that a whole lot of celebrities also live in Riyadh, to be precise. Wizkid arrived there safely. He was also seen cruising the town, and before he even performed, he went to different places to visit so many people. Well, according to a close source, that along the line, Wizkid was also spotted with Cristiano Ronaldo, although I do not know how credible this news is, but to me, I'll believe so, because Wizkid arrived the Riyadh, the capital in Saudi Arabia, and that's where Cristiano Ronaldo also lives. So there's a possibility that Wizkid might have a one-on-one opportunity with Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't really post a lot of things on his social media page like that. And also, Wizkid is quite private this time around in his own life, because he believes that he has other ways of projecting his music and also his artistic value out there. Well, before I talk about Wizkid's meeting with Cristiano Ronaldo, don't forget to tap the follow button on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok page for exciting content about celebrities, and also for day-to-day entertaining videos on our YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. So word on the street is that Wizkid has finally met with Cristiano Ronaldo since he visited Ronaldo's city, Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia, and that's where Ronaldo is currently living. In fact, the moment he signed up for the Saudi Arabian football club Al Nassr, they gave him his own house there with so many facilities. A close source is saying that since Ronaldo did not post their meeting and Wizkid also did not post their meeting, well, there's a possibility that Wizkid must have visited him, because we know now Wizkid really loves Ronaldo so much, and he has always talked about Ronaldo during interviews. Well, anything is possible, but we never know, because Ronaldo has not confirmed it, and Wizkid on his own side is still yet to confirm it. Yet the fact is, Wizkid performed at the Soundstorm Festival that took place in Riyadh, the Saudi Arabian capital, and trust me, a fan of over 300,000 capacity were seen vibing to Wizkid's music up and down. They could not even hold their own excitement. Even when Wizkid sang his famous song, Essence, we saw them rendering it words for words. Well, aside from even the music itself, Wizkid was also seen rocking an 18 million naira outfit, and the fans were also commenting on this as his own leather by color interstitial shirts too, that cost for the price of $9,100 was also talked about by fans, and also his own crystal embellished denim pants to the Ferragamo for that matter was also talked about by some fans, that goes for the price of 9,000 US dollars and 18 million naira to be precise. So you see, Wizkid is spending a whole lot of money on his own outfit. And even when he arrived Saudi Arabia, a lot of people talked about not just his own aura and energy, but also based on the fact that he could meet with Cristiano Ronaldo that night, as one particular fan was really precise in Wizkid saying, I want Wizkid and Ronaldo to link up tonight, according to this person. Well, Ronaldo is a football star, and he also attends some shows. Besides, Wizkid was spotted in his own city, the main place where the creme de la creme of the Saudi Arabians live in, and from the way he was ushered into the country, to the way they treated Wizkid, to even the way the fans received his own music, it shows that Wizkid is really the king of Afro. Well, aside from Wizkid, another person who also experienced a whole lot of success in his own show is Burna Boy, as he was seen performing in Belgium, Antwerp, at the Sports Palais Stadium. Not be small thing wey Burna Boy do. He really shut down the 23,000 capacity arena, and a lot of fans had one or two things to say about Burna. Well, Burna has recently been given one or two titles as the best musicians in the African space because of his own covering and selling out at even the Berlin arena in Germany, and everybody was out there saying that Burna Boy happens to be one of the greatest. It's not just about him selling out, also it's about his own performance. And these days, Burna Boy happens to be selling out his own shows of 30,000, 20-something thousand capacity. I mean, back to back. It's really not easy for your fans to buy your tickets on a daily basis. That's why the likes of Davido was seen calling out his own fans when he arrived Abuja, and a lot of people noticed that Davido suffered some setbacks during a show. It took the fans like how many hours to arrive at Davido's show, and David was not really excited, because in things like this, you know how the people react to it. Well, aside from this particular one, Davido's trip in Abuja, one fan was seen on stage with Davido as his security were struggling with this fan not to go close to the Nigerian musician. And after that, some fans were seen in a bar entertaining Davido, singing their own music, whether they could get one or two favors from the Nigerian musician. Aside from even Davido, so many musicians are storming the Abuja space to give their fans a wonderful experience like they promised, and Asake is one of them. Asake organized a show in Abuja, and the fans turned up in masses, and trust me, till today people are still talking about Asake's performance, comparing him to top stars like even Burna Boy, who have been here for a while in the industry. Yet we saw Asake shocking his fans by introducing the Fuji music category. Immediately, he rendered some of his songs. The fans also were seen vibing, and Ashake's performance was indeed top-notch. I think in the music industry, after Burna Boy is Ashake, because Ashake gives us the same performance that he gives on the international level. Aside from even Ashake, the fans turned up for Odumodu Black, as him too is another sensation that is taking over the Afro music world. Well, so many people are still talking about Wizkid outfit during his Saudi Arabia performance, because a lot of fans say Wizkid really spent so much money on fashion. If he could spend on just a leather shirt, then how much more on the cap, how much more on his own glasses, and also the shoe that he was spotted wearing. Well, Wizkid is someone who is a big lover of fashion, and he loves lavishing his money on those things, because after all, that's one of the main reasons why he is also a musician, to flaunt the lifestyle.